After 8 months of speculation, TikTok and Hype House star Jack Wright published a 17-minute video last week detailing his alleged relationship with Sienna Mae Gomez. Sienna Mae Gomez has lost over 700,000 TikTok followers and over 62,000 Instagram followers in 4 days since Jack released the video. Sienna sent an apology in the form of a blog post created with posts of her and Jack. In the post, she examines and refutes Jack's claims in his YouTube video. Here's a look at everything she said in her blog article, Reflections from an 18-Year-Old Me. At number 1, Sienna Mae Gomez says she's been fighting for 8 long, grueling months. Sienna Mae Gomez begins her post concerning Jack Wright's claim charges against her by writing, "For 8 long months, I've been struggling to save friendships, business ties, and my own mental health. And until last week when Jack Wright shared a 17-minute film about his alleged interactions with Sienna, she was proud of the progress she had made since the claims originally arose in May of 2021. At number 2, her legal team has issued a letter to Jack threatening a lawsuit. In response to Jack Wright's claims in his video, Sienna Mae Gomez stated, "My legal team issued his legal team a letter threatening a lawsuit for defaming my character since that is the next step to clear your name. I'm sure it's all doing the rounds in the media now." The legal move followed an earlier statement sent by her publicist in response to Jack's video. Unfortunately, Jack Wright continues his campaign to slander Sienna Mae Gomez with further false accusations. His latest falsehoods in a highly edited video show that once again Jack is making calculated action to hinder, hurt, and harm not only Sienna's reputation and livelihood, but her as an individual human being as well. Sienna denies all of these accusations. At number 3, she said, "We instantly connected, he was my person." Sienna Mae Gomez then discusses how she and Jack Wright became friends and how she ended up in the Hype House. Under a headline labeled "The Beginning of Jack and Sienna," she claims that she was just 16 when her first TikTok video went popular, and her work then has since exploded. She contacted a friend from her hometown, James Wright, to conduct her first major interview with her in Los Angeles. However, because he was out of town, he invited his twin brother Jack Wright to accompany him. "From that day forward, my life will never be the same," Sienna says. Jack Wright introduced Sienna Mae Gomez to his friends in LA. She says, "We instantly connected. He was my person. We got each other home safely after parties. We had each other's backs. People noticed a spark between us and our videos together started going viral. Suddenly we were America's favorite teenage ship, and it all happened so fast that neither of us really knew what it meant." Sienna continues on to say that the pair were thrown into a crazy, exciting relationship because the public demanded it. If they went a few days without featuring the other person in their videos, then the press would run breakup speculations and stories. And according to Sienna, somewhere along the way, in a very confusing state of not knowing what was fake and what was real, I started to fall in love with him. At number 4, I went from being one of the most loved girls on the internet to the most hated. Sienna claims that when the video was released, her character became an issue of public opinion. She lost relationships, business partnerships, and her whole reputation. She goes on to explain that she went from being one of the most liked girls on the internet to one of the most hated. "I remained silent. I'd lost my will to live and needed to be rescued." She reveals that her team had to request that the Hype House Netflix producers remove her from the show completely so that she wouldn't have to relive the online bullying in light of the crazy Team Jack and Team Sienna sentiment online, as the new people would pick apart every interaction between them. According to Sienna, Netflix also didn't want to be liable for her mental health, hence why she was not in the show at all. Sienna states she's still in love with Jack and is devastated that in the most recent video he made her sound crazy and twisted. There were so many things out of context. She also claims that Jack painted her into a loud, crazy, and overly sexualized character that people are trying to apply to young women, particularly Latinas. Sienna maintains that she never broke into Jack's home. She also claims she never stalked him, never stayed outside his house late at night, and that all she and Jack ever did was kiss. "I have never seen, felt, or touched him when he was naked," she claims. "Yet I'm being called an assaulter across the internet by those who don't even understand the meaning of the word." At number 5, she just said, "I want this madness to end." Sienna concludes her message by expressing her wish that she had more time to save her life before fame. She also claims that no police, no investigation, and no legal action other than mine has occurred since all of this began. Many readers have missed a big part of this whole blog post. Sienna Mae is not oblivious when it comes to finding a way to profit off of a situation. The website she used to post her reflections from an 18-year-old me story is a monetized website in which the author makes profit off of every click of the post. So basically, in the end, Sienna found a way to still profit off of a situation as disgusting as this. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Famous Factor, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video. Thanks for watching!